Welcome to Lesson 2 of Intro to Excel for Statistics. This lesson will show the user how to sort data within a table, both alphabetically and numerically. It will also show the user how to save a workbook to the desktop and/or flash drive. In front of you, you will see a table, and this is a table for the percent of state residents living in poverty east of the Mississippi River in the year 2000. There are 26 states east of the Mississippi. With this table, we will be able to sort alphabetically and numerically. So let's get on to entering this data into an Excel workbook. I've opened a blank workbook, and as you can see, going across the screen, once again, the columns are listed alphabetically and the rows are listed numerically. So we're going to start in A1. And in A1, I want to put my title. So I want to say percent of state residents living in poverty poverty 2000. Okay, in the next line, I want to put east of the Mississippi River. Okay, so we have our title. Now we want to title our columns. So the first thing I want to do is put state, and then I want to put percent. Now for convenience sake, I'm going to type these in two columns for the state and the percent. So I'm going to begin with Alabama, and the percent of that is 14.6. Connecticut, and then that's 7.6. And as you notice, you can see that Connecticut, you can't see all of it. We will fix that when we go to format this table. So as I continue, I just keep typing and hitting return. .1, Georgia is 12.6. And I'm going to continue this list. And when I finish typing in the list from the table, I'll see you soon. I finished entering the data for our table, and as you can see, it doesn't look nice. But before we do anything, and if you don't remember anything about these videos, there's one thing that I ask you to remember, is to save your data before you start doing anything. So what I plan to do is save it to a flash drive. So I come over here to File, and I want to come down here to Save. Now this screen pops up. It tells me there's one drive, but I want to save this to my flash drive, so I will have the ability to go from one machine to the other. So I'm going to go to Browse. And over here, you'll see a screen. And where I want to go is down here to where it says this PC. And you'll see UBS Drive D. This is Mount Wachusett. I have created a folder for that. And what I want to do is right click on this screen right here. And if I come down, I see this word New. And I want to hit Folder. I want a new folder. So, and I'm going to call this Excel workbooks. I want to click this open, and now I want to give this a name. So my file name will be percent of state residents living in poverty, 2000. So I'm going to save it. Now, every time I go to save, it will save directly there. So now I feel confident that I would not have to type this data in again. So let's take a look. How are we going to format this so we can see it a little bit better? All right. I went back to A4 and B4, and I just want to scroll down until I hit the end here. Notice they're all highlighted. Coming over on this home screen, remember, this is the home ribbon. I want to come over here to where it says format. And if I click that, I click the arrow, you're going to see something that says column width and then auto fit column. So I want to just auto fit the column. And that looks terrible, huh? So let's see if we can do this again. So we're going to come over here and notice I just highlighted column B, just column B, format, auto fit, and we have the percent. All right, that still doesn't look good. So why don't we take the word percent and highlight that. Once again, go over to format, auto fit column, and we got a problem here because it doesn't like it. So let's see what we can do here. I want to take this column, which is column B, and I just highlighted it. Notice what I did? I just went like this, and it straightened it out for me, and just hit enter. Or just move out of it, and I just clicked in there. I've done something. I want to save it. So the quick way to save this is with a quick key. You hold down the control and you hit S. So once again, Control S will save whatever you have right to that folder in that document. So this is the best way to do things. Make sure you save first, and then you can save no matter what through the entire procedure. So here we go. I'm going to highlight state and percent, and I'm going up here to the ribbon, and I want to hit it bold. Okay. All right, here we go. In this top column, in this top row here, I'm sorry, top row, we're going to move over to data. And in the data, you're going to see a variety of things, but you want to go over here. Right in the middle, it says sort. Well, what do you want to sort? Well, we want to do the states, but we also want the percent to go along with it. we want to put these in alphabetical order. So I highlighted the states, come over to this thing right here, and it's going to ask you what column. You want to sort by what? You want to sort it by state. So the cell value from A to Z. So if you just hit OK, it's done it for you. Alabama, Connecticut, Delaware, and so on and so forth. And all the percents go along with it. Okay. What if we wanted to do it by percent? Come over here to where it says sort. No longer state, you want to do it by percent. And if you see, it's changed the cell value to smallest to largest. So if you hit OK here, the smallest percent is Maryland, and the largest is Virginia. So, I'm sorry, West Virginia. Well, if we want to go back and say, no, I want to do it from largest to smallest. So once again, you hit that sort, percent, cell value smallest to largest will be changed to largest to smallest, hit OK, and now West Virginia is at the top. And you decided that you want to keep it in alphabetical order, so you can just go back to sort, that table, that box. Over here, hit state, and it will change from Z to A. No, you want it from A to Z. You hit OK. Once again, make sure you hit Control S, and that will save it to wherever you asked it to save. So until the next lesson, I'll see you soon.